not to kick at me, haven't you make a for me?
Oh, Finemia guy, FPF for me, Lelo, Rovenia Villa Jojo. Jajaradona, CEANA 2025. Yako Mile, le rehearsal so there, le Jajado, Mile, may I feed for Mile.
Oh, Nyakepia. You must be in my register at Dallas 2025. Because land has the only way my tongue get access to their hotel. I can't really worry. No, you may register here. Can I never job? Hey, my tongue at the convention or would they refund my money to me?
What for now? Never and Ghana registration. I've another two model my temper convention the Canaswa. We are cool even when you now your convention organizers. You are not no one. Other than what to pay that for now. 11 and your Afi August like at the week 2025. Now do I don't hope we go Katan.
Oh, Nyakepa.
Nyatepe Nyakwemio, back with Pepe Pepe Yakwemi, date here August 13, 2025. No nya Yoko, what cancel hotel reservations Aqua Ghana.
You know what? You're too early to register for the convention now. The convention is update in August 2025.
Our phone and little registration. Ekpanade CEANA movement would do near as an outie. Uhala Apo Hotel Penny and
Oh, I've been at the open yard. We need to my register. My way, Kaba, my young Indian Gomita, a part of we play Colobadi. What you know, register, Namia Fansa, elevator.
For a home over color, Yami, Yama when me yom ya befu when to when me register me Dallas. Azalo.
Welcome to Afri-Culture, hosted by yours truly, Makafui Laruba, also known as Nicole, where we dive into the amazing traditions and vibrant and rich cultures of Africa. Let's celebrate the beauty of our heritage together. This is Afri-Culture. Let's get it started. Hello and salute everybody. Welcome back to Afri-Culture right here on CEANA TV and chatting with Nicole at the same time. Welcome, guys. I am super excited. This is the last week for CEANA 2025 in Dallas. Can you imagine? We started this it's like yesterday. We started talking about CEANA. We just finished CEANA 2024. We're ready for CEANA 2025. It is here, guys. It is here. If you're not ready, yesterday I have my cowboy hat on. Today I have my cowboy hat on. Well, I have to be honest, it's because I have not gotten my hair braided. So, so my hair looks like a mess right now. That's why I have to cover it yesterday. I have to cover it today. But it's just, what better way to do it with the cowboy hat to show that one foot is in Dallas, one foot is here right now. So I am getting ready to see what Dallas has ready for us. So welcome to Afri-Culture. I am super excited that you are here. Today is all going to be about Dallas, about CEANA 2025 in Dallas. So I have Dr. Tsatsu Nyamadi. If you watch us yesterday on CEANA Central, he's here with us to just give us his bittersweet, his experience, and what message he has for us before he can turn the presidency responsibility to the next president. Before we go, since this is the last Sunday, I am grateful that he's here with us. And I also have Abla. You guys already know Abla. She's been here. She's not a stranger. She's been here with me, from Washington, D.C. And for the first time, I have Yayra as well. I think she's on there. Yayra, she is. Okay, she is on from Dallas. She's part of the youth program. So I just brought them. They are here just to give us, invite you and encourage you guys to join. Make sure that you join us next Sunday. This time next Sunday, we'll probably be in church. no, actually 4 o'clock now. We're probably at the picnics, heading to picnics this time next week, Sunday in Dallas. So it is super exciting. I am super grateful that we get to do here today. I'm just so grateful for the Lord for keeping us and giving us another day to live. So I'm submitting everything in his hands. I'm just going to dive in. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Mr. President, introduce himself, and I'll bring the ladies and see what we have for you today. But I want you guys, if you're watching us, please let us know. If you're watching and you don't send comments, we don't know who's watching. So send your comments, send your questions. Let us know where you're joining from. If you're here to support Yayra, let her know you are here. If it's Abla, let her know you are here. Dr. Tsatsu, you have a farewell, any message for him, let us know. So until you tell us that you send a comment, we don't know you are on. So make sure you make this interactive, okay? If you're coming, let us know. You're not coming, we want to know why. All right. So I'll be right back with you. Let me just, bring, we're not going to do so much of, commercials, but I'm going to bring in Dr. Tsatsu so that he can introduce himself in case you still do not know who he is. Dr. Tsatsu, what's up?
Yeah, Sister Nicole, look at one wisdom.
It's a bit though.
The Dutch all bonsoir now, Yasalo Katalo.
Bonsoir, Monsieur Melo. Bonsoir, bonjour, Afisi Afrique Emilia. Bonsoir, Nami. Monsieur le Président, where's on Kaka? So our meeting one you got a good meeting yesterday?
Yeah. Miti anyo, amo bien yagaragaka. Egba majebe ovia so na senyenko. Alaba the question the sharo katam.
That's good. They all are same call. So, Dr. Tsatsu, just in case people are still watching, don't know you, can you introduce yourself just a little bit? Introduce yourself to somebody who may not know you, please.
Okay, that's fine. I think you should know me by now, but my name is on the screen, Dr. Tsatsu Emmanuel Koshi Nyamadi, right? I'm the current president of CEANA. I hail from Angloga in Ghana, and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been CEANA president for almost 6 years now. I've enjoyed the ride. There are a few things I will share as we move along. Okay. But I want to take opportunity, my Dakpen and Dallas store. I think Dallas is ready for us. Every year we do this thing. This year is going to be special. If you see Agbagba Katan Dallas store, cowboy Shukatan already. Tamashaman for a cowboy hat. I've not bought mine yet.
You're gonna buy it there. You're gonna buy it there, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, Sister Yayra, right? Make sure the cowboy hat available for sale. I've not bought one yet, so people can buy. You can do some fundraising from that too.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, thank you. So I'm gonna bring Abla, and Abla, you're going to introduce yourself to people who do not know you, just in case. I think they've seen you enough on here, but just those who don't know you, Abla, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abla. I am from the Urban Association of Washington, D.C., the DMV, D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. And I am a member of the CEANA Planning Committee. And we're what DC is your 2026 host, but we'll get into that maybe after we come back from Dallas.
Yeah, we're gonna give Dallas their time.
Yes, this is all things Dallas.
All about Dallas.
But there'll be some sneak peeks of DC coming up too, though. We do have some surprises for you guys.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. And you are also a candidate for the election. What are you?
Yes, I'm a candidate for CEANA secretary. Elections are this Friday.
Yeah.
So if you're a core member, please vote for me. If you're not, please talk to your core member to vote for me. But yes, at the end of the day, may the best candidate for the organization.
There you go. All right. Thank you, Abla. So now we are going to bring in Yayra, which is, the first time on Afri-Culture, and I hope it's not the last time. So Yayra, can you introduce yourself for those who do not know you, please? She's you see her. She's like, okay, I'm here. Look, hey, we can see all of you. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Yayra Tano. I am I've been part of CEANA for about a year. I've been part of our Association of Dallas for about a year now. I moved to Dallas about a year ago from Minnesota, and I immediately joined the association because I know the importance of community. And so far, and I'm fortunate to be part of it while we are hosting CEANA 2025 convention. And as Dr. Nyamadi has already said, Dallas has been, from the minute the previous one was ended, Dallas has been on the, trying to make sure that we give you the best experience that we could possibly give you.
That's good. Yeah, I like, I know you pronounce it differently. Yayra.
Yayra. Yeah, that's what you got it. Yes.
So Yayra in Togo, like in Ebe, we like Yayra. You say
okay.
Like Yayra.
It's okay.
So, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of Yayra?
Yayra means blessing.
There you go.
That's what
I want because even though we pronounce it differently, it has the
same meaning. Yes.
I just love that name, and I love the fact that you didn't add any additional ones to flavor on it.
No. I had an English name when I was a child. I dropped it. All I go by is Yayra Tano. I'm proud of my name.
I'm proud of you for that.
And yes, everywhere I go, I always let them know my name is Yayra and it means blessing. They asked, "Do you have a nickname?" I said, "No, it takes away the meaning of my name. It's blessing. And you have to learn it." Yes.
Yeah, it does. And it's easy. I just love it. So thank you for joining today. Yeah. So today is all, like I said, it's all about, Dallas. And it's going to be all of us on this. We all looking forward to Dallas. So I want to start with Dr. Tsatsu. Mr. President, we want to start with you. We want to talk and really, I know yesterday you talked about, it's always business, right? Back to business. Even though this is your last year, you're still rooting, like everybody needs to come in and join and help and support and make CEANA 2025, extraordinary. We all want that. But we do understand that, yes, you do have to take up your hat and give it to the next person. You do have to do that. So what do you have? What is, what are your experience? You've been here 6 years. You've been doing this for 6 years, and you have actually 9 years, because the 2 years of, you were vice president, right? And then that's 9 years that you've been responsible. So what did you learn that you need to, again, we want the past, short, high level past, present, and future. What is it we need to know?
Yeah, good question. What you need to know is you are the community, okay? Nobody is going to come from anywhere to fix your house, right? So I mentioned this thing that I learned something from Obama. Gives us a lot of speeches, but one of the speeches that I like is to build a country, you start from your house, and then your family, then your neighbors, right? And then your community. And then you change the country.
Right.
So CEANA idea is wherever we came from and where we are, we need to help each other. Don't wait for everything. So in our own small way. So what I learned is ability to volunteer. I believe in the mission of CEANA. Different people across different countries in Awela decided to come together, put their ideas, resources together to develop. That is key. That is golden. So that is what I believe in when I serve as the president of Charlotte, Awela Association Charlotte. I was a core member, and then after that, I got elected vice president. Throughout these years, one thing I learned is once you believe in something, you have to do it 100%. Okay, right. There is no halfway doing that. So I will encourage those who are coming after me that once you accept the position, put in 100% of the effort. And the benefit that you see, most of the time when you are here, you don't see. But when you travel to places where we commission a project, you see the eyes of the school children who CEANA built a school library for or school building. They sit in trees, licking roof. CEANA gave them nice computer. I mean, Parliament, we just came from Parliament, right? The whole city, there is no internet or computer library. CEANA donated that. You can see the elders, the children, so happy. If you see that feeling, you volunteer more than 200%. So that is why my takeaway is believe in what we are doing. It's a good idea. A lot of people told me, a lot of other tribes are trying to copy what we do. Going forward, embrace technologies, embrace the youth. The youth are the future. When COVID hit, the youth are the people who actually, Abla was there, right? The youth are the people who came with the idea that we should do virtual. And look at how CEANA, the virtual, even successful than physical, right? So don't close your eye to new ideas. That's what I would tell those who, and then embrace technology. And also, there are people who elected you. Call.
Right.
If you have any problem, go to them. They will not let you down. Let me pause here.
Okay, so that is a good lesson and a good advice to give the people. You said to, because you wouldn't want, if you don't want a job, you wouldn't be like, okay, I want to be a candidate, and you are selected now, you can't do the job, or you want everybody else to do the job for you. So and you say you learned from the past presidents as well, and you kept that with you. So I mean, at this point, I know yesterday we tried to get it out of you. We couldn't get it out of you. At this point, are you just feeling, even though you love this job so much, you did it at as your best ability, and everybody know it. Everybody was giving the shout out yesterday. I mean, I is there a part of you that that like, oh, thank you, Jesus, it's over? Is it part of you just wanna breathe, just give a sigh, breath, and just I am free from here? I'm not saying you're not still part of it, but is it part of you that is just that thanking God that, okay, it is over now? At least you are not the hot seat. You know what I mean? It is over now. And is it part of you that also said, and that part that is telling you, oh, I'm glad it's over now, and the other part that wishes you still have 1 year? What is that? Is there both ways? Both sides.
So I can promise you, right? Some of you know, CEANA work take more than my regular day job. My regular day job, I'm a banker. I work with Wells Fargo, right? That's my regular day job, right? But the CEANA work, I do most of CEANA work. So maybe I don't say it's a good thing. At least I will have more time for family than CEANA work. I'm still a member. I'm still a member of LSC Charlotte, a strong member. And my idea is to coach the young ones, right? Use all the experiences that I have to train the young ones to take over. You and I will not be here for long, right?
Right.
So I will devote my energy and time to coach the young ones in Charlotte and everywhere that I'm needed. But for now, I'm going to take a little break, a little vacation for 1 year. You'll not see me on your TV or anything, right?
For 1 full year, okay.
Yeah, I'll take some time and recuperate, and then I'll volunteer. Anybody who need my advice, any association, I'll be prepared to have, especially the young folks, right? I'll be prepared to be a mentor and talk to them. So that's what I'll be doing after my vacation, right?
I wish I could take a 1 year vacation. I think we all want to take a 1 year vacation. So I'll keep that in mind. Whenever I want to send a message for you to show up, I'll look at the year and the month and say, okay, is it 1 year yet? So I'll wait till that to bother you. So what is it? Is there one thing that is making you wish that you still have 1 year? Is there something that you've been working on or you want to see through that you wish that you still have 1 year or a little bit more time for you to accomplish that?
Yeah, that is true. So the way we raise money in CEANA, right? Our little $20, $50 here and there, right? And most of the funding comes from those in North America, right? Now, I believe that there are other airways over there. We don't have to rely. So during my mission, I went to so many countries, right? And the idea is the airline does not belong to me alone, right? Parliament does not belong to you or me alone, right? Tano does not. So I wanted to spread the good work of CEANA by going to all these places so that they can also contribute. So if I had 1 more year, now we have laid the groundwork. So we just have to do a fundraising effort in the whole world, right? So that they can help us. It shouldn't be North America. We don't owe everything, right?
No.
So what I wish I've done is to expand the fundraising base across the whole world. not limited to Cote d'Ivoire or Nigeria or anything. Yeah. If you're our citizen, if you're not our, you believe in development of community. That is the key. Golden support. So if I get one more year, I would expand the CEANA donation base, which I would charge Abla, Yayra, and the rest to take the baton and reach out. Now we have internet, right? 2 years ago, we don't have CEANA media. Now everybody's watching us across the whole world. So reach out, take the opportunity to raise funds, get a cowboy hat so that we can buy and help you out, right? So expanding the donation base is what I wish we work on. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. So I'm gonna bring Abla in here. Abla, so I know you've been going back. I know you guys have been focusing more on, obviously, Washington, D.C., but at the same time, we still have to help, Dallas first. And then after Dallas, then, we can 100% focus on D.C. So what are out there, right? What is going on right now that, what are the updates? What do you want to tell people, people who are still maybe not sure? People still, maybe they booked it, they don't have their children booked, joining them. What do you have to say to people right now for, what do people think about for CEANA 2025? Well, the last week.
If you're not sure, then at this point, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with you, because I feel like we've hyped this thing up enough. It's the largest gathering of ebbs in the nation. So if you're unsure about that, then I don't know. You got to let us know what it is we have to do to make
we can help you.
Sure. Yes. But what I will say for those who are already coming, we have a lot of panels and sessions that we really want our people to get involved in. Specifically, there's one panel that we really want a good majority of our attendees to participate in because it affects us all. And it's called Growing Up African. It's a workshop. And we've been talking about trying to bridge these gaps between the generations. And we have to be very honest. There's a lot of differences between us. Mm-hmm. We have, people who are born back home. We have people like me who are born and raised here in the U.S. Then, and those demographics are raised here. Now this demographic, they're also raising children. So there's parenting styles and differences that have caused some issues. To be quite honest, I can tell you right now, a lot of the young people don't want to participate in community events because of the interactions with the elders. So there's conversations we need to have to see how can we live together. We have to be able to coexist with each other. If not, it is just going to end. So if you're on any of the platforms, there are sign-up sheets going on. So please do sign up. I think a lot of people have something to offer. So, I mean, this conversation, if you're someone who maybe you were born in the US and then you were sent back home, or, you lived back home and then you came here as a child, all these different conversations, we want these topics because everyone has something to contribute to this. The migration stories are all different, right? Then the other one that's more, I guess, the one that gets people a bit more excited, there's Chale, Let's Talk Love. So,
okay.
This is the one that I feel like I got a little bit more people got talking. So Chale, Let's Talk Love is a relationship and dating panel. And then at the end, we'll also do a little game called Pop the Balloon. So there's a popular dating game that's been going viral on social media. So a lot of the young people know it. But this particular game, they have this game for different ages, for young, for old, for the, there's a Congolese version of this program and whatnot. So it's basically a dating game show. You pop the balloon based off whether the person, suits your preference or not. But again, the panel aspect of it, dating and relationships, these are topics that are typically very taboo in our culture. Again, a topic that's very popular right now on social media amongst the young African community is that our parents don't teach us how to date, especially the girls. You're just told to sit still, be good, and then marry well, and then everyone has a different story to tell.
40 years later, you are sitting here trying to be good, right?
Oh, see, okay, so that's for some people that's their story. For some people, so everyone has a little different experiences. Like I know there, and it doesn't have to stop there. It can be, again, parenting can somehow enter this conversation as well too. There's, people are, giving birth and they feel like after they give birth, they realize that their mothers didn't really tell them the full truth of what to expect, So there's a lot of conversations that we need to be having. There's no reason to not be having it. And we really want CEANA to be able to, it's a great place to have these conversations. We're already having fun and getting to know one another. Let's have these conversations so we can also help one another and learn from each other as well too. So we can become a better community.
So this is the point where I'm going to say we need more of your youngers to come. We need more of the young people to come, because if we don't have enough of them, then it really, the more we have, the better it's going to be. So while I'm having you discuss, we want more young people to join. Yayra, I need to bring Yayra in. So Yayra, I know that we're talking about young people. We're talking about Charlie. Let's talk love. Okay, we're gonna all of that. I'm assuming this is Thursday. This is Thursday, right? Is this all these are Thursday program, correct?
Friday and Saturday.
So we have it's throughout the entire weekend. We have a specific program different from the main program just for the youth. Because we want to make sure they are engaged, they are connecting, they are talking. And the hope is that even beyond CEANA 2025, people are able to create all kinds of connections that can, mature and blossom into something else. Take, for instance, Abla and I, we only Kobla connected us a few months ago, and we started talking. We realized we have so much in common. We have other things, that we are planning on doing together, which at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We want to take it beyond just the state you are in or anything. We want people to connect. We want people to talk. We want that community to be, CEANA wide, not just your little organization wide. We want them to, make lasting connections, lifetime connections.
That's good. So what has been, I know you are new and you joined them, and it's exciting that you get to be part of, the preparation.
Right.
And they are hosting, Dallas is hosting. So how have your experience has been, being part of this preparation? Well, not the hosting of CEANA. How have you been part of anything like that before? This is your first time, and how has it been?
Yes, no, I have never been a part of anything like that. This is one organization that I joined, and I just put everything in it, mostly because when I came in, I saw all the people who were just giving their all to it. We have the president, Abla, who's in every meeting, coming up with new ideas every day. Then we have my big brother, Julius. I call him my big brother because that's what he is to me. But he's so engaged. He was the president when I first heard about CEANA, and he's at every meeting. They're engaged. They care about everybody. At every party, organization, someone has a graduation, everybody's there. Someone has a party, a wedding, everybody's there. So I saw the community, and that just, even if I didn't have, which I don't know what I expected when I came in, but even if I didn't have the expectations of being all in, just seeing all these people being that passionate about our community, it just, it lit up a fire within me. And so I wanted to give it all that I had as well.
Okay. That's good. That's good. It is always good to have community that cares. It's always good to be part of a community, because it's not good to be alone.
Right.
Community that cares as well. So, so I am glad that you guys met. And I'm glad that, Abla brought you in. You see, that's why she brought you in. She invited you to join. So I'm glad she did that. So for you are in Dallas, okay? Yes. Abla is in DC. I'm in Atlanta. You are right there. You are in the middle of what's going on. So how is it going? How is it going?
It's, like I said, it's been full force from day one, from the cooking, preparing all this little pastries and what achifufui, all this food for nostalgia and all that. We are all on it. I'm part of the dancers. I've never done anything like that before. This will be my first time. And we've been practicing almost every other week we meet. And you should see the turnout, and it's all just so beautiful. And with regards to bringing the younger ones in, we have the Novio are also dancing. They have their own separate dance troupe, and you should see them. Last weekend we were just clapping for them because they were doing so good, the little kids, and it's just been beautiful to see and experience.
Yeah. I heard yesterday New York said they are also coming with their dancers. They are also going to dance. So I think we're going to have, I'm assuming DC is going to dance too. I don't know. But I know that, this Friday night is going to be spectacular. with all these dancers going to join in. You say your first time you're doing this. I have to tell you, when we hosted Atlanta 2023, that was my first time doing the traditional dances as well. So it was, but at the end of the day, you learn, and you know the history behind the dances and all of that. So it is worth it. So I was there, I done it. I'm glad I did it. So at the end of the day, you are going to feel proud that you are part of it. So I'm glad you got to do that.
I already do. Yeah.
That's good. So what do you tell people who are right now, they are planning to come and they're not bringing their children, or they're not sure to, you know, they're going to make it? What are you telling them right now?
I think this is an important program and everybody should endeavor to be there. And when you're coming, please don't leave your children at home. We have a lot planned out for them. Our children here are excited and ready to entertain them. There will not be a minute where they are bored. We have programs all the way from Thursday to Sunday. We have all kinds of Toli nights. We have all kinds of hangout for them to participate in, like Abla touched on some of the programs, talking about Charlie Let's Talk Love and all kinds of business forums, talking about, you know, profession and business and stuff like that. So they'll be thoroughly entertained, they'll be informed, and we encourage everybody to come and bring their children.
Okay, that's good. Let me just make sure. Totally Night has nothing to do with youth, guys. Let me just make sure.
Oh yeah,
they also have their version of it. They all have. They also have their version of it.
Version children, you know, younger version.
Yes. Everything we have something separate for them, so that they are not.
Okay. Let me make sure, because I don't want your children be asking, Mom, what is Totally Night?
No.
We need to take that out of it. All right. So Dr. Tsatsu, you heard about, you know, Yayra, how they're preparing. And we heard Abla as well. What do you have to say? I know you are like pushing. What do you have to say? Dr. Tsatsu can hear me. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, Dr. Tsatsu, what do you say to people? I know, you know, Abla said her piece, you know, Yayra said her piece. What do you tell those, you know, parents that still don't want to bring your children?
So there'll be an election in 3 years, right? So I want Abla and Yayra to run for president and vice president, right? No, seriously. I'm not kidding. Look, do you know how Charlotte joined CEANA not long ago, right? Do you know what happened? My sister, who was here before me, used to go to CEANA. She just mentioned that to me. Said, check it out, right? Then I check it out, and the first convention I went to was 2009, I think, in Atlanta, right? You know,
and I wasn't.
Yeah, it was there, right? So, yeah, I'm so excited. You know, I'm impressed. So, if you ask me, I think we are in a good shape. Now, I'm disappointed that we don't have a lot of youth, right? So, I'm going to quote Obama again, right? Call your neighbor. No, call your sister first, right?
Before
then you call your neighbor, right? And then your neighbor call the next neighbor.
Right.
That's it, right? So, yeah, I like the youth. So, yeah, I will use my megaphone that I can to approve. My kids will be there to make sure they participate, right? Because we have something which is golden, right? I keep saying that, right? You cannot find this anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to a lot of countries, trust me. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Even London people, we are showing that we coach people in Birmingham how to do CEANA, right? Manchester, South Africa, China, right? We just show them idea. First, they will still come from CEANA. They say, oh, no. CEANA is only enough for America. But we show them the idea. So I'm just super excited. You know, I don't have a Snapchat account, right? All those things, but I know Abla and Yayra probably know about that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know that. Trust me, I see some videos, Snapchat. I don't know. So use it, right? Use it to connect with your friends. Get the youth involved, right? You see, I lost my hair already. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but you are the people who are going to lead us to Mera. So as long as we are still with you, we can share our experiences. Give you coaching, mentoring, whatever. That's all I can do, right?
Yeah.
But you are going to be the driver. So 3 years, I'll put you down for running for office. I mean, I will tell the next president, right, to watch out for you. But I'm excited. I'm excited. And Abla, you are part of the media. Right? We're going to make sure this is covered live throughout the whole world.
Okay.
So if you want to Snapchat, tweak, or no, you know what tweak now? X, is it X or tweak? I don't know, something like that.
TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah, and then Facebook, just spread it, right? Spread it along. And all the youth, if all the youth come, grab them, get their number. We tried to do that in Houston. We are not successful. Grab them, create a group, Snapchat, CEANA, whatever, right? And link them up, right? I'm excited.
That's good. That's good. So we were talking about, that's what bringing those kids, and we have to try, because if the kids, just like you said, if the kids are not there, then it's going to defeat the purpose. Trying to do that previous CEANA is because the kids were not there. You have you program and then you go there, nobody's there. So bringing them in, we're just encouraging you to bring, because they've been trying so hard to prepare for them. If you don't bring them in, they're not going to be able to participate. So we're just encouraging parents to do that. Make sure you bring your children. Make sure you sign up for them. Make sure you give them the freedom to go enjoy, because they are going to be there with their brothers and sisters. They're going to go there and they are there with adults to help them and to teach them. And they're not going to put anything, in their ears that you wouldn't want them to hear. So just encouraging you guys to bring your children is super, super important that we do that.
Yeah. Can I add something? I was going to say that, just to add to what I had already said, our children are going to be there, because in our meetings, like I said, our rehearsals, every month we have good representation of kids. So Dallas children are going to be there.
Okay.
So it's important for others to bring theirs as well, so that they can have that, because regardless, our children will be there.
All right. So you guys heard it. We are going to be there. We want everybody to be there. We want everybody to join. Even if you just, right now, you just don't know. You just like, okay, I am not sure. I don't know what you're waiting on. That's what Abla was saying. If you're not ready, then something is wrong. What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? And secondly, you don't have to be away to come. You don't have to be part of an association to come. You don't have to, you can just come and take it. Mr. President just saying that they just told him to come, and at 2029 was his first one. And he's been leading CEANA for 9 years now. So it's been in it 9 years. So that's why he's saying, just like Yayra said, she just joined. What is it? She just moved, and now she's heavily involved. So anyone can be involved. We can do this together. We can do it ourselves, just like the president have been preaching. We can do it on our own. We need everybody to be involved. To get this going. So I am super excited that we are getting to do this, and we are getting ready for next week. It's always, when we plan things and, it comes, that you really don't know what to expect. We know that, this is your first time. This is your first time. And I know you're going to
and I'm super excited.
Right. You're going to be part of, there are things that you may not even see, because you're part of, you're part of everything.
The organizers.
So there are things that you're going to see later, on social media. I'm like, wow. But it is an amazing thing to be part of it. And then watch how it evolves, what it has done, and how people are proud, and things that people are saying about it. This is just an awesome thing for us to do. So Abla, I know, are you guys, and I have to say this, are you guys going to be dancing? Are your dancers going to be dancing in Dallas?
Oh, DC. No, unfortunately, DC ensemble is not coming.
You're not
There'll
coming?
we're not. There'll be a few of us, but not enough to give you the DC effect of what our cultural group is. So, unfortunately, we weren't. The bus ride was just a little too much to bring these kids, and then and they're starting school this week, so it was a lot. So this area we're starting school last week and this week as well too. So
that's good.
But next year, we're preserving our energy for next year. So don't worry, next year,
of course,
we'll make up for not being at Dallas.
Of course, because next year you don't have a choice anyway. So
that's true. We don't have a choice. The pressure is actually on it. We're actually getting right. Sundays here in DC is our cultural rehearsal. So if you're seeing some movement, that's what's happening now. The youth are coming back and forth and passing me things and asking me questions. So we're definitely getting ready.
I'm sure you are. So I have Judith. Judith is saying, Abla, oh, my namesake. Her name has H. So my namesake, I love her. She did an exceptional well during the Denver.
nice.
All were there. So that is you. And then we have Doris. Well done, Mr. President. You see, you're getting a shout out, Mr. President. And we got a Doris again, great dynamic Abla. Yeah. You go, ladies. And then we have hello, my people, Adam. So what I want to ask, Mr. President, I wanted to ask because we didn't get a chance to do this before today. The selection for the candidates for this year. What do you think? Because I know already you were excited about Abla and Yayra, the way they were talking, but did you get a chance to watch, the young young people we interview, assistant secretary options and the VP? Have you watched them? What are your thoughts about these selections, the candidates that we have this year?
Yeah, I try to watch most of them as much as I can with time permitting. Yeah, I think we have very good candidates. This is the first time we have a lot of competition,
right?
For a lot of places. There are a few places where there are no competition, but I'm excited. Okay, a couple of years ago, getting people to run was a challenge, right? But this time, people volunteer, and some position we have more than one candidate. So I think this is good. This is healthy, right? Because the whole world is watching us, right? When you people, I remember I was in Cote d'Ivoire. The people were amazed that I'm from Ouaga, somebody from Parliament, right? From Noche, somebody from Noche, somebody from another place. For some reason, we are united.
Right.
Well, even in voter regime, we are not united, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Parliament, and so they are amazed. So one thing I tell them that we over here, we believe in ideas solving problems. We don't care. As long as you believe in the idea, buy in. So I'm super excited. I don't have a vote. I don't vote. So all the candidates that are voting, I'm so excited. I think based on what I've watched, they're all qualified, right? And I trust the people who elected me, and I've done very well, right? You can guess, right? So, and
I think you already put in your horn. You already.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure the core members who are going to cast the final vote will choose the best candidate that they deem fit that is going to lead this organization. But based on all of them are qualified, they are fit. But I trust the court to make the correct judgment and select the best candidate to lead CEANA going forward.
Yeah. So I mean, we have a 18-year-old, right? 18, just getting out of high school. As assistant secretary, you are talking about social media. You are talking about technology. We have them and Sister Akbene, and they are all really just looking forward to empowering the youth, empowering them. She already hiring some of them just to give them the power, you know what I mean, to prepare them for what is to come. So I thought I'd ask you, because there's a balance. There's a there's a balance this year. There's a lot of options, a lot of choices. And I know some of them, like you say, just one person. There's not much competition, but it's just quality candidates. You know what I mean? I think that we have some quality candidates, and we're going to see some changes after the election, because of the technology and AI is there. We're going to see a lot of changes. Just taking notes alone, allowing AI to take notes in meetings and stuff like that. That's already a big change. So just hearing them, I'm excited for what is coming. I'm excited to know who was voted and who. I mean, the combination and I don't know, but we'll see. And it's going to be Thursday, right? Is it Thursday or Friday?
No, Friday. Friday morning is the election. Yeah. One thing I want to add is, look, when you graduate from school, right? You are looking for a job. You don't have any experience, right? The only experience you have is your GPA or whatever, right? You got to start from somewhere.
Right.
So the young people who are competing, yeah, we have to train them, coach them, right? For them to make decision to serve, that is great. They are passed, according to me, they are passed already. All we have to do to encourage them and coach and provide stand on the side and guide them as they move along. So the reason why I'm excited, we have so many women running this time, right? I don't know whether I noticed that.
Yes.
Yeah, so many women, so many young people running, which is good, right? So I will offer my service to give any advice to anybody who asks me, right? But I feel that we are in good shape of the candidates that are running, and I believe the court is going to choose the best people to lead us to the next couple of years, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. So, Abla, my ladies, we are saying, so Yayra, you know that this is an experience for you, good experience for you, for getting your feet wet and all of that, and you enjoying it as you're doing it right now. Anybody else who's not there, I know we are talking about CEANA, but anybody who's watching us today and they're not part of an association, I'm asking you because this is Abla, like she was born in it, right? So she was born in it, and she's a CEANA baby. But everybody call her CEANA baby, even though she knows what I'm talking about. But you are new and you join. Anybody watching us today and not part of an association, what do you want to tell them?
That's a very good question. I really appreciate it because, like I said, I came here to get my master's degree in Mississippi, and after school, I lived in Dallas for a little bit, and then I got a job in Minnesota. For me, I was just hopping all over the place because I just wanted the experience of living in different places. Minnesota taught me some of the biggest and hardest lessons I've ever learned because I was so isolated. I lived by myself. I didn't do much. And because of the weather as well, I was basically I gained about 50 pounds. I've done a good job at losing about 40 so far. And I say all that to say, one day, a lot of things happened as well. But one day I just said, you know what? I need to go back to somewhere that I can be connected with people. I need people. I think that was like God's way of showing me you are not an island. You cannot just survive on your own. It's not going to work, no matter how much you're making. So I had to move back to Dallas. I joined my community. I'm happier. The weight is gone. My mental health is at its best. That I'm happier than I've ever been. And I guess the point I'm trying to make is nobody's an island. You need people around you. And especially if you've uprooted yourself from your Ghanaian. I was born and bred in Ghana, to be precise. Like Dr. Nyamadi, I'm also from Anglo Ghana. I don't speak Anglo. Unfortunately, my grandmother would be so sad. But yes, my dad is from Anglo Ghana. My mom is from Tadiefe. As you've uprooted yourself consider yourself a tree. You've uprooted yourself from your home, from your family, your friends, and you're living in a different place. You have to do what's in your best interest and restore yourself within a community that will be there for you. I have so many people around me right now. Like I said, graduation, you go and the whole community turns up.
Right.
It's a party, people are there. It's a funeral, everybody's there. You need that. Nobody can survive as an island. And I hear so many people say, oh, and someone did this to me 4 years, 10 years ago, and you don't know Ghanaians, you don't know Nigerians. No, there are bad people and there are good people everywhere. You cannot escape that. There are good people everywhere and there are bad people. You have to do your best, be the person that you are, and hope that the good will find you as well. So long story short, everybody needs to immerse themselves in a community, especially living abroad, for your mental health, for your well-being, just to stay connected with your roots and the people around you.
Thank you. That's well said. Abla, I know I'm telling you, you already been there. You were born in it. But and you are here. It's not like you came and then you were an island and all of that. But you've been it. What do you have to add to what I just said?
Honestly, what Yayra said is actually the perfect example of what I tell people. Because for me, I try to encourage not just those of us that are born here, but when I meet people who are new to the area or new to the country, I definitely encourage them to at least join our organization, because how things are now is completely different from when my parents came to this country. So and I know their stories, and I can see how it is now when people come, and we've grown this community, and I think it's a remiss for me not to even tell people, hey, come and join us. We have churches, we have this community where we meet all the time, and you'll be surprised. You might come meet your cousin. That's actually my mom actually met one of her classmates in New York at one of our organizations, like in the early days before CEANA formed. So one of my aunties in New York, Auntie Gladys, like I know her from, my mom reconnected with her because of organizations like this. So we need this to stay, like I always say, the migration continues. It didn't stop where, you know, this, when we tell the story, it didn't just stop there after Aigbe and all these things that they say in the story. I know I'm not saying it correctly, but the migration is continuing. And now we've anchored ourselves here in the US. So but yeah, everything that she said is, you know, as far as your mental health, no man is an island. I don't think there's much more I can say, but that is a perfect example as to why it's so important for us to be here. But then I'll add me growing up here. Just me being here on this channel right now should just be a testament to the fact that what the benefits of the community is. I'm here at our cultural rehearsal. We're teaching the children. We're now teaching I think this can be considered fourth generation of children. They're learning Agbaja and Ajobo as we speak. So
yeah, I saw them last time.
So we're working on some cameras and things like that. So that way we can invite you guys back and we won't be shaking the camera next time we go down. So but yeah, that I mean, so just streaming from where I'm at right now is also a testament. But really more so what Yayra just said is, I think the biggest thing that I feel like a lot of people, when they move to a new country, they deal with, or just even if it's not a new country, when you move to a different area, you know, there's sororities, there's school groups. So we're not the only one that does things like this.
Right. Dr. Nyamadi, you have anything to add to the ladies? I don't want to leave you out.
No. So I know Abla or Yayra mentioned this, right? So Saturday night, right, we're gonna have cowboys, cowgirls. So you have to do networking.
You see, he's doing his thing.
In the business world, right? It's networking which is gonna promote you. So I will encourage Yayra to push this idea, right?
It's actually Thursday night.
Cowboys,
And I have my bandana. I brought it to show everybody. I already have my hat. I have my boots. I have my bandana. I am ready.
So I don't have the bandana. You have to save me a bandana.
I have about 6. I can give you one. Just let me know. I'll save one.
All I have is my fan for the boots on the ground.
Yes, I have my fan too, and I
still have to learn the dance.
Right.
No fan. I just have a hat. That's all I have.
So Sister Yayra, you're gonna make some vendor come on site, right? You can charge a vendor fee.
I will.
No, for the cap for me, right?
For the hat. So the president needs a hat. President,
yes, I have.
You need to talk to the president.
Okay. No. Bring it for other people, right? Other people must need a hat. So
I have taken note of that, and I'll touch base with the leadership.
So that is number one. Then number two, Abla mentioned something, right? There are some things that we don't discuss parenting with our kids, right? Dating advice. I mean, I've been married for a lot of years since you don't want to know how long I've been married, right? Yeah, but we don't actually get a chance to discuss that with our kids, right? You know, African tradition is different. So I think what you guys have, a young adult, whatever. Yeah, I think it's Friday, right? I think. So use the opportunity to speak out, you know. I mean, the parent will not have anything to say there. I'll give you protection, right? That you're free to talk to other young folks, so that let them express yourself, right? So the kid, the parent who will be there, will be audience, they will listen to you. What do you guys think? So I want you to hammer that very well. I mean, if you ask me, people actually find dates in CEANA convention. You know about that, right? Okay, yeah.
Date, husband and marriage.
Yeah, exactly.
So, married. 2 people that we know we heard from yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
They got married in CEANA. So
so Friday, I like that. Saturday morning, I don't know. If you take any opportunity, right? Just I'll be around if you need anything. I will talk to Mr. Bedema is around. He's going to help as much as he can, and also the picnic and church service, right?
Right.
The youth, the kind of volunteer, like when we are doing collection or dancing, you can show nice. You might get a date out of that too, you know. just speak out freely, you know.
You might get a date out of the offering. Okay.
Look, this is your opportunity, right? Because look, it's very difficult to go date up and all that crap. Now you have the person physically here, right? Why don't you take advantage of that? That is number one. Professionally, right? I'm in banking, right? We have doctors who come medicine, the engineers, right? If you need your resume or you need a referral, right? So these are things we can provide. So if you are asking, as you have your forum, anybody need a letter to go to graduate school, recommendation letter? Yeah, we can provide.
Right.
Anybody who want to, if you are a nurse or you want to be a doctor, there will be nurses and doctors there, right? If you're an engineer, right? If you want to be journalist, Nicole is there to coach you, right? If you want to have your own social web page, right? Look, I don't know much about your internet and stuff, right? But you know, so what I'm saying is, right? Don't stop.
Right.
Explore the world. I'm there to back you up, right? Just behave, okay? Don't do anything crazy.
We can find you. If we can
yeah, and do this connect. And Dallas, I like the program, okay? I think Dallas is going to be very great. So from Cowboys night up to the picnic, Mr. Agbotiya was in town, right?
I know.
And most of the kids, they have not really heard of Agbotiya before,
they have
right?
not.
Now he's here in person.
Right.
He's going to be singing. Enjoy the ride. Connect. Get a date. Whatever you want to do.
I don't know. Okay. I don't want anybody to be saying, "Oh, it's Nicole Afri-Culture." They say get a date, so I went and got it. I don't want.
No. The idea is networking,
responsible,
right? The networking is the idea.
Network.
Come get a date or come get a job.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Make a friend, right?
Or get both.
Or get both. Hey,
get both. Because the ladies, they like money. So if you're approaching a lady and you don't have a job and don't have money, then I don't know. Yes, so get the job and get the date.
Then we have a problem. All right, guys. Thank you so very much for doing this. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back and get your closing remarks. So whatever you have, however, your last push for everybody, prepare that, and we'll just take a quick break and we'll be right back.
David, as-tu entendu parler de CEANA 2025 à Dallas? Ce sera le plus grand événement de l'année.
J'en ai entendu parler, mais dis-moi davantage, Richard. Qu'est-ce qui le rend si extraordinaire?
Oh, par où commencer? C'est une célébration de 4 jours remplis de culture, de réseautage et d'expériences inoubliables. Et en plus, ils ont rendu l'inscription super facile.
Vraiment? Comment puis-je m'inscrire?
C'est simple. Il suffit d'aller sur www.dallasairways.org et de choisir ton forfait. Tu peux même ajouter une excursion à $60 pour explorer la belle ville de Dallas en style.
Ça a l'air génial. Mais qu'en est-il de l'hébergement à l'hôtel?
Pas de souci. L'inscription à la convention est liée à la réservation d'hôtel. Lorsque tu t'inscris, il te suffit de sélectionner si tu as besoin d'un hôtel et les dates de ton séjour.
Oh, très intéressant. Et je n'ai même pas besoin de devis.
Pas du tout. Tu recevras un email du Sheraton DFW avec les détails de ta réservation et un formulaire d'autorisation de ta carte de crédit pour la finaliser. Et le meilleur, tu ne seras facturé pour ta chambre qu'au moment de ton départ.
C'est vraiment pratique. Y a-t-il autre chose que je devrais savoir?
Eh oui, comme si le forfait n'était pas déjà incroyable, ils viennent d'annoncer que tous ceux qui s'inscrivent maintenant bénéficieront d'un petit déjeuner américain, buffet et gratuit à l'hôtel.
Je n'en crois pas mes oreilles. C'est vraiment une offre spéciale. Je serai de la partie et je m'inscris.
Et voilà, réservons-nous maintenant, réservons nos places tout de suite et rendez-vous à CEANA 2025. Ce sera inoubliable.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging in with us. I am here today. We're talking is all about CEANA 2025 in Dallas. I have, Dr. Tsatsu, the one and only Dr. Tsatsu, president of CEANA until Friday. He's still with us today. And I have Yayra from Dallas, Area Association from Dallas, and then Abla. You guys already know from Washington, D.C. We were just all talking about CEANA today because this is the last Sunday before CEANA. And you heard, I didn't even know about, Yayra's story. I didn't realize that she just joined, and I didn't know that. And I learned that, and I'm just so excited that she was able to share her experience with you guys and also encourage those of you who are not in association. That's why I asked her that question, to encourage you. If you're not part of an association, it's very, very important for you to do so. It is not about, whether nobody's perfect. There's no race that's perfect. We all have issues. We all have problems. But that's what makes us who we are. You know what I mean? So don't let somebody, the behavior or what people do, the fact that we are 4 hours late all the time, don't let that stop you from joining an association. Don't let anything stop you from joining an association. So I love her story, how she joined, and then she's part of the, preparation, the hosting. She's part of it. She's one of the people with the youth right now involving, and the way she's talking, she loves it, right? She loves it, and she's glad that she joined. So I just want to encourage everybody who is not in association, part of an association, no matter how you feel, I'm encouraging you to join the community. And if you've been there and you left because of a reason, it's okay. Forgive and forget. Come back and just be part of it. Just do your part. Just do your part. Just help out and support and be there. And when the time comes, they'll be there for you too, because that's what we are. We are just here. Even if the time comes, they're not there for you, you still continue to give. Because remember, the Bible said it's better to give than to receive, right? I believe that. I believe it's better to give. Maybe because I don't get too much giving, but receiving, but it's better to give. So I want to encourage you. I love her story. The fact that we are able to join an association, be part of an association like this. It's important, especially when we are abroad. So it's very, very important. So speaking of association, if you're not ready, I want you to be ready. Just like the lady said, I want you to be ready, because this time we're going to be in a picnic in Dallas, God willing. So I just want you to be ready, prepare yourself. I'm going to bring them in so that I can give their last remarks. But please personally see you there this year. That way you can prepare for 2026 in Washington, D.C. I want you to get the experience in Dallas before you go to Washington, D.C. Okay. So I just thank you for joining. Next Sunday, I'm going to be hosting from Dallas. Hopefully, I can get some footage to show you. But I want to bring, I'm going to start with Dr. Tsatsu, since we started with him. I'm going to bring him in so that he can, tell you his closing remark before I bring the ladies in. So, Dr. Tsatsu, what is your closing, or is there anything else? Because last time you have a list of certain things you want to share. Is there anything else you want to share? And then your closing remark before we go?
Yeah, if I want to talk about all the accomplishment that I had the opportunity to share, it's going to be here for another hour. It's going to be.
You're going to take a break. One second. You're going to take a break a year. So when are you going to come back and tell us all of this before you take? Are you going to do it before you take a break? Your 1 year off? Are you going to come back and?
Okay, maybe after convention, right? Let's talk about that.
Convention. Let's do after convention.
But whatever that the folks who put me there and my team. This is not me alone, right?
Right.
It's in it should be in a magazine. There'll be a flyer passing around. We have done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We have done a lot. But two things I want to emphasize, right?
Mm-hmm.
CEANA is for associations that form together. Now, if you live in a place, let's say Minnesota, right? Like that, yeah. So there is no, I don't think there is ever association in Minnesota. I know they are trying to form up, right? If there is none, take your sister, your brother, right? Your neighbor. Yeah, you get 20 people.
One. There you go.
You form one, right? Yeah. If you live in Nebraska or Tennessee, right? I mean, your family can form like 5, right?
Right.
And then as long as you are 20 people, you pay this, you can join. So don't feel bad that, okay, you don't have an association that you can form one. There are things with the executive can help you how to do those things. So that should not be a hindrance. Now, if you live in a place you are alone, you can support the idea, what we are doing, right?
Right.
So now we are constructing a computer center in Angola, right? And then we are going to Agotime, Agbokope. We're going to build building a health center over there. So you can do your support those, even though you don't have association. So wherever you are listening to us, I got a lot of calls from China and South Africa. I don't know why, right? These are the 2 places where people reach out, right? So I know it's very difficult, but support CEANAonline.org. There's a big button there, how to support. So anyway, I want to take this opportunity. I don't want to
we haven't spoken that much. Every time I bring Abla here, she's like, "Your vote back." So we are doing your vote back today.
Okay. So the 2 things I want to say, right? The first thing is I'm very humbled to be given this opportunity to lead CEANA for 6 years, even 3 years as a vice president. I'm very honored. I'm humbled for the opportunity. And I hope me and my team, whatever we have achieved throughout these 6 or 9 years, is worthy for call to emulate. For those who are taking over, my advice to you is embrace the work. It's good. Personally, you're going to get to meet a lot of people. I mean, I get to hang out with some ministers, which regularly I don't. I get to hang out with people normally I wouldn't. So personally, I get to know people. I mentioned networking, right? People I would never have even get contact with, even in CEANA position, right?
Right.
So the leaders, there are rewards. I mean, there will be more sacrifices, but there are rewards. Of that.
Because those contacts you take with you, those contacts you carry with you, even you're gonna carry with you. Those are
I'm no more president. I have this contact I can call. So for the leaders, you're gonna put a lot of sacrifices, but I can promise personally in your professional life, it's worth it. What I would request is when you're elected, put it 100%. Your family may disagree with you, but don't do 50. There's nothing like 50-50. If you want to see the list of 18 things that we have achieved, right? It's not by magic. You got to put in a lot.
Work.
Now, the other thing I want to leave with you is there are people who elected you, right? If you have a problem, go back to them. Okay, they won't let you down, because if you fail, they fail too. Just be honest with them, right? Be open, and also there'll be challenges. When I was elected, I faced COVID. I have no idea what to do. I listened to the people, especially the young ones, right? They brought the idea of a virtual convention. I have no idea whether it's going to work. It's a lot of risk. You have to take risk, okay? Don't follow what was done before. What was done before is good, but be open to exploring. Listen to the young ones. Listen to people with technology. So virtual is not popular just because there was a race we fixed to. So listen to new ideas. Don't be afraid of new ideas. Expand donation base. We cannot be asking our people donate a dues association challenge. They're going to get tired at some point. Expand the base. Reach out to folks everywhere. Everybody love the Ewoland. With that, I say thank you for giving me opportunity to serve. I'm available to provide my guidance, reference letter, the youth people. If you need any resume, this thing, I'm available to provide that. Whatever incapacity, I'm still citizen of Ewoland, right? Even though I'm not president, so I will support in any way that I can. So with that, I say, Nicole, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you having me here. I'm sorry I couldn't catch up with Togbi, but hopefully you can fix that.
I know.
Maybe after the convention, then we can fix that.
After the convention, that will be an exception. You can take out of your 1 year vacation.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. That's right. I'm very grateful. Thank you, the call, for giving me an opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We thank you for all you have done and will continue to do. Thank you very much for taking the time, Mr. President. Bye-bye. So guys, you heard the president. I'm going to bring Abla. Well, I'm going to bring Yayra in first, so she can give her closing remark and let you guys know, those of you who are not ready, why you should be ready, and tell us what is wrong with you. So Yayra, Yayra, thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate it. I think I enjoy your story, and that was a good one for people to learn from and take advantage of that. And I just wanted to, thank you for taking the time and being ready too, looking beautiful. So thank you for being able to share your information and being, confident and what do you call it? How do I say, relax about it, ready for it. So what else do you have to tell people, people who are still, maybe not ready or whatever the reason, or those who are coming? What is your overall message for the people as your closing comment before we go?
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I've really enjoyed the conversation, and I am always happy to do whatever I can to help CEANA and our Association of Dallas, because they've been good to me, like I said. And for anybody who is still on the fence, or those of you who have signed up and are coming, be excited. I have been building up a lot of morale on my WhatsApp status and just trying to get people excited about it. Don't just come as a chore, something you're checking off your list of things to do. Come and be excited about the experience. Maybe it's just so for me because it's my first one, but it can still be a new experience for everybody. Right. Like I said, I have my bandana, I have my hat, I have my boots, my fan. We are going to have a good time from day one, from Thursday all the way till the picnic. It's going to be fun. So please make sure you are there and be excited. Have the right attitude. Come there to mingle, to meet people, to connect and have fun. And then afterwards, make sure you join an airwear association. And I tell not just airways, but anybody from Ghana or anywhere, find your family, find your community and be a part of them. Airwear association, we meet once a month. So it's really now for a couple of hours. And when I tell you, by the time I leave, it's like I've been healed or something. The laughter, just there's so much food. So sometimes you even get to pack food home and you can eat it for a couple of days. There's so much food. There are drinks. People bring all kinds of things. And then there are these natural born comedians. They just crack you up. And it's just healing. So I encourage everybody to immerse themselves, find a community and immerse yourself in it, especially if you live abroad.
Right. Well said. Well, thank you so very much. I'll look for you, or you look for me for my bandana. I don't know where you're going to be. But
I will be in the hotel. I have a reservation, so I'll be in the hotel. I have 6 bandanas, so I'll definitely.
Yeah, it is crazy when you come there. It's crazy. You don't see people anymore.
Right.
So make sure that you have my bandana. I don't know about the fan. If you have extra one, keep it for me because
I have to.
Okay,
so I can give you one of them.
There you go. You have my back. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining. And
thank you so. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, last but not least is my, my Abla. Last but not least, what do you have to say to people, and what is, your last comment? They are closing for people.
My last comments are, well, one of the things I didn't say that I meant to say that I'm really excited about, and I think this is historical, is Dallas is actually a sold out event. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people are not seeing that's actually a really, really great thing. There's been a lot of, we shouldn't do that. I'm like, no, this is actually a really positive thing. So I know some people think that we're turning money away because this thing is sold out. And in America, there's legalities with overfilling spaces. We don't want to get the police to shut us down because we are looking at it as taking money. And when we take people's money, we have to be able to accommodate them, have a seat and, be able to feed them. So that's why it's at that capacity. If we had this situation, maybe like in April, then we would have been able to at least find a new location and actually move to a bigger place. But because we don't really register on time, unfortunately, we're not able to make it a much bigger event. But to be sold out before we get to Dallas is an amazing thing. Mm-hmm. So I want to first just applaud Dallas. I don't think I personally said that. So I think that's amazing. Yeah. But so I'm really actually excited because it's sold out. I'm excited to see what is going to happen. This is the first year we're going to have like a full young adults program. There's going to be signage where you'll be able to scan and actually have a program that you see that's built just for you guys. Right. I say that to say too, give us your feedback. We need to hear from you guys as well too. It's not everyone that we're here for. And when I say feedback, be actually vocal, like step forward and speak your mind versus just staying away. Right. It's going to be a great time. I may have some cowboy hats for sale as well too. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, everyone, people are looking for it. Anyway, there you go. So, but I look forward to seeing everyone at CEANA. I look forward to seeing people on Thursday, Friday. Personally, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting me in the campaign for CEANA Secretary. And I can't wait to see you guys on the dance floor, either at the Cowboy and Cowgirls night or Saturday night, or maybe I'll see you pop in a balloon looking for your mate. So whichever. Yes. As long as we have the hair and makeup stuff, we have cultural lessons. So there's a lot of things I don't think we even mentioned. We'd be here for hours, but cultural lessons, finance seminars, fitness seminars, fitness classes. So we have a lot
I hope there's a program they're going to know. I hope there's a list of all these.
Yeah, so that's what. So there's actual program. So for us, the CEANA Novio, we want to be a little bit more progressive. So we won't. I don't think we're gonna have a printed program like a page in the magazine. I could be wrong, but we also will have a QR code. So you'll see signboards.
It should be better than a magazine because the youth will not have a magazine carry on and looking.
We don't have the CEANA magazine is the overall event magazine, and typically they print the program into the magazine, which sometimes can be a disadvantage because if someone does not show up, you can't delete it, right? So ours is actually electronic. So I'm not 100% sure if our program is printed in the magazine, but there'll be signage around the hotel where you can just scan a QR code and you'll have the program on your phone.
Going on,
Any updates, there'll be links to the group chats, the communities. So we're also trying to help, we also want to introduce technology, like Dr. Nyamadi said, that, you look to the young ones for technology. So it's only right that we introduce the technology to, to the community.
Right.
The other thing that I would say, this is a charge to the young people. Let's help our elders too. They don't know technology the way we know it. We've been dealing with a lot of people getting hacked. Here in DC at our meeting, we help people do the two-step factor authentication thing. And then I found myself at another event where people were asking for my help, and I realized these are the things they need the young people for. So I charge the young people who are at CEANA as well to, when we're making friends and introducing ourselves to, let's help some of the elders with these settings on their phones too, because they're getting hacked left and right and crazy. So that's all I say. Let's as we learn from them, let's also teach them some things as well too.
Okay, I have a comment here before you go. You remember this Wisdom Akapo? He said, please ask your guest to name 5 highlights in a way.
What is it?
Highlights, 5 highlights in a way. My mom just arrived from Togo. She doesn't speak English. She's very fluent in French and English and in French anyway. She wants to understand the discussion. Oh, I'm so sorry. And Dr. Nyamadi is gone. Okay, Yayra
speaks Ewe. I don't speak Ewe, so that won't be coming from me. But I'm a proud Ewe girl. My body speaks Ewe, so come to Dallas and you'll see me speaking Ewe.
Well, unfortunately, your message came a little bit too late because Yayra dropped already and dropped already. I see her, but her video is not on. Her video is not on, and Abla, unfortunately, you can't get it from Abla. But no,
you can get Ewe from me, just not the Ewe that you're looking for. That's
which
all.
one can she get from you? How do you?
I speak Ewe with my body, like I said last time.
You know what? Okay.
So when I'm dancing, so next rehearsal, then that's the Ewe you'll get from. So don't discredit me because
I'm not discrediting you.
Yeah, you can't discredit me because I'm the one that's here, right?
Thank you for coming back. You gotta say 5 things in a way for our mother who just came from Togo. Are you able to do that?
Yes.
Okay, go.
I meant to say whatever I said in English in Ewe, but I forgot when I was wrapping up. So when he said that, I was like, oh shoot. Anyway. Yeah. Oh,
5 highlights in CEANA. Yeah.
Mercurio. Yo, akpena mi yo. Michwa kembe me do yevu besoni me do begbo. CEANA 2025 le Dallas la elnge azande mi le jajrado don to hede pata. Mia encourage me de sia de beneva ya odag benemi va dola mia mingle vide. Ne wavo mi akasema ponu awa no vivide ne mi wavo mi awa no ke mi yo be cowboys and cowgirls nights les amme ameresiare ne plo boots ne plo kuku ne lo bandana da si fidagbe ache nous vovo le mi awa ya oda kakaval do picnic deba mi awa deba awa dinner nde sia de picnic le mi asi consideragbe eye mengulo young adults obel kemile obe CEANA no viwo no vala azan a program le miasi nouveau le yo chowa walo do kwesi kemi ma wa be yo vala mechichi o mehe nde kemele yo wa ta from ya oda gbevado sandela program bubu to helene CEANA no viwo henye youth young adults program he yo che wana watan apo no anovi adoli numbers be one year home beyond CEANA. Ta tadojinu for the coming weekend. Ta mia china medesia de beno jagbagba over Dallas from 28th to the 1st of September. Akbenami.
Thank you, Abla. Thank you, Abla. So, Mama, Abla le globena dimanche Yayra dimanche, CEANA Dallas milejano. Kebele globe Sunday consider gbe. Consider gbe. Ami abe programme ani ne mileja we one programme I commencer na jeudi. Jeudi emi la commencer no vendredi programme aussi na gon vendredi mi on a traditionnel mi on a dudu coup de temps tradition mi on a vendredi et puis mi dans la on a nous souvent les que mi on a examen eni na tradition avec nous et samedi et nous second programme on a na second voix examen emi dona ou formal et mi la adunu awo et nous second le programme mais et second maman comme pour le doigt mais mi avait vu fofonia elle déjà elle a commis les combien mime les java elle a commis les CEANA YouTube mi la vidéo nous quoi ta la sur Sofion mi la quoi et dimanche mi la au pique-nique bientôt mi la au pique-nique mi la ouais donc année be ina va commencer dans so jeudi ça et dimanche en jeudi à dimanche et chaque année yemi one prochainement année prochaine mi la ouais DC Washington DC mi la va ouais Nema where Tamio Milano do Mila joined me. I don't know, but a program a couple. I'm sure that is your 5 highlights. At least you got you have the 5 highlights for Mama, and Mama is happy. She can at least know what we are talking about, and we are grateful that you're watching with your mom, even though she couldn't speak the English. We thank you. I am Simple. Quoi? Ensemble, nous sommes Togolais. Ne sommes pas. Well, il me semble, c'est parce que les Togolais ne sont pas. Les Togolais ne sont pas. Et les Togolais en CEANA, c'est pour les Togolais béninois et Ghanéens. Les Ghanéens. Donc, c'est les 3 pays normalement. C'est les 3 pays présentement. Mais les Togolais ne sont pas. Donc, c'est pourquoi les Togolais, souvent, ils ne sont pas beaucoup. C'est pourquoi on n'a pas beaucoup de Togolais. Mais on les invite pour qu'ils se représentent. Mais on ne sait pas ce qui va se passer. OK, toi, tu es là. OK, d'accord. Moi, je suis là. OK. All right. Togo, that's what he's saying. Togo, a lot of Togo's people are not presenting. That's what he's saying. Yeah. He's Togolese. He said, at least I'm presenting. So you're representing. So I thank you for joining me and supporting. Unfortunately, I cannot get my people to join except Justin and then my brother. I cannot get them to support. So I thank you for joining and your mom joining us. Anyway, so thank you.
Please join the Togolese youth in the DMV, not to separate it from the overall Elway community, but I will say the Togolese youth, that's something that really pains them. Like they come to CEANA, they don't feel like they're seeing the people be involved. So I think the younger ones are actually going to be the ones that are really going to take the Togolese, bring the Togolese community really inside because the elders are just not doing it.
They're not. Yeah.
So they're not. Yeah.
And there's not a war for you. He said, is there a war for me for being the only one?
Well, he's not the only one, unfortunately.
We have active,
but we may have an award for you if you're the most active. You're not the only one. If you're the most active. If you're in DC, even if you're not from DC, if there's any way you would love to support CEANA, that's another thing too. I didn't want to bring that here, but since, if you want to be active, we invite you. When we come back from Dallas, we'll come back and talk about DC, but please don't feel like if you're not, like Dr. Nyamadi said, if you're in an area where, you don't have an organization and so it doesn't mean you can't get involved. If you have a strength that you can contribute that will benefit the organization, you can be part of us even remotely. You can do marketing things and you don't have to be on the ground.
You don't have to be on the ground. Yeah. And this is not a thing. We invited them. Please, can you invite? We have done it.
Yes, we've invited him.
We have been inviting all of them for a very, very long time. So we have done that, and it's a struggle. We're leaving that alone. We're leaving those.
But please, you invite him. If you know him too, please invite him too.
Yeah,
let him know that maybe if he knows these people want to see him there, that will also strengthen the invitation.
We've tried it before, so I don't know what the problem is. But if you know them personally, you can invite them. The Togolese are welcome. The Ghanaian, the Nigerian, everybody's welcome because we are everywhere. Even in China, they are there. We are.
Yes.
So anybody's welcome. And I also, Abla, I know I cut you off. Did you have something else you wanted to add on your closing remark?
I don't. If I did, I don't remember it. I think you said it all. Yeah, I know you guys hear the drumming in the. I don't know if you can hear the drumming.
I can hear the drumming. You guys so we gotta let you guys go. But yeah, thank you very much for joining back, for coming back to
I was
Mama who's watching. So we appreciate you doing that. So ladies, I will see you guys in Dallas.
Yes. See you. We can't wait.
I'll see you guys.
Howdy. I don't know what whatever the language is down there in Dallas.
I'll have you guys on video. That's what I'm gonna do.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll be ready.
Another question. So Abla is the guest in Lens. She is. You can see the names. Yeah, she is. She is the one in Lens. Yeah. So Abla, you've seen Abla before. Remember, remember you asked her so many questions when she was here last time. So Abla,
really? I don't remember him. I'm sorry.
He asked. I think he asked you a question last time. Maybe you have glasses today. He doesn't.
Oh yeah, I usually don't wear my glasses. It's because it's a rehearsal day, so I usually So I'm sorry if I don't remember. That's what I'm afraid of at CEANA. I met so many people. I'm afraid I won't remember everyone's name.
I don't either. I'm
going through pictures trying. But if you see me, please call my name and just I'm gonna look at the name tag. It's hard. It's been a year since we all seen each other, so please give us all grace if we don't remember the names.
Yeah, there you go. It's okay if we don't know your name. Just explain to us. Let us know who you are. And it's not like we are doing it.
It's not intentional. Our minds are everywhere. Yeah, everyone looks.
Yeah. All right, ladies. It was a pleasure having you. It was fun. Don't be a stranger. Yayra, I have an invitation for you. Open invitation. Whenever you want to join, you are welcome. Just reach out to me, and I'll bring you back, and we can have a chat. We can have a
absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
We can do that after CEANA. We can come back and chat. Abla, maybe we can do that. So Abla will let me know. But until then, please have a blessed evening. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you. God willing, we'll see you guys on Thursday. Okay.
See you. We are so excited, and we can't wait.
Bye. So guys, thank you very much for staying with us. We appreciate it. Just like Dr. Tsatsu said earlier, I wanted to also remind everybody, you don't really have to have, if you don't have an association in your state, or it's not enough people, or if you just alone, you can actually join different associations. For example, my association, Away Association of Atlanta, people can join. There are people in my association who are in different states. You know what I mean? Like you can be in Florida and still be part of Away Association of Georgia. You can be in California and still be a part of Away Association. There is an association in California though. So I'm just giving you an example. So if you are somewhere that there's no association and you are alone, then please, you can reach out and be part of another state association. So you can be part of Away Association of Georgia if you don't have one. All right, you can create one, but in the meanwhile, you can also join. So that is an option for you to join. So I thank you. I thank the ladies. I thank Dr. Tsatsu for taking the time and coming here. I thank you all for watching. I thank you all. We thank Mama who just came from Togo watching us. I'm glad that I pray that we are able to explain it enough for her to make her part of the show. And I'm glad that she was watching us as well. So Mama, mi always on kaka, j'espère bien mi abe e fofonya ela pomia jinyore. J'espère bien edouame la Georgina mi ana nisesere ne mia oho nyemnyale ke magloro prochainement. Mi non a moaji chaque dimanche 16h ou bien 20h les Togo. Donc dimanche prochain mi ano kame. Wa dimanche prochain ma no Dallas. Ma show ali Dallas. Donc mi a Togo. Mia to fofonye dada nyon dak pena mia potabe mi no moaji dimanche prochain a Milano Dallas le yoho aben come ne ma ove mi anu amila show ale Dallas ne internet gbele marché kwa mila ma show mi ma son si anu ke mi le wa ma so fion mi le Dallas commencer jeudi kaka na dimanche ne ma ove mi anu si anu marché a Mila so no so fiomi mila po ene mim le funo wa mi anto mila po donc mia dogo dimanche wa But, you know, guys, I just want to say thank you for joining me today. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your support. I thank you for being here with us. Next Sunday, I'm going to be on a picnic ground. I don't know how much I'm going to share you. The church is always, you know, one of the thing I want to do on Sunday morning, and I want to share it with you. So hopefully I'll be able to share this church, because Sundays we do church service, and then after that we go to a picnic. That is Sunday program for CEANA. That's the normal. So anything else that's happening, I'll do my best. As long as there's an internet, I'll do my best to share with you guys, as I always do. So I'll share as much as I can. So guys, those of you who are not coming, so that you can at least know what is going on there. And hopefully you can prepare for Washington, D.C. In 2026, God willing. All right. I kept saying God willing, because nowadays you just never know. So I thank you for joining me again today. I thank the ladies. I want you to stay safe and blessed. But until then, I'll see you next time in Dallas, Texas. Bye.